What's up, guys? Hey, I want to talk briefly about the 2025 theme. Everything Speaks comes from Disney. That's their kind of mantra and how they think about their park, starting with their people, how the park looks, the way that they set up their garbage cans, because they did a study on how far people will walk before they'll just throw the wrapper on the ground. The attention to detail in everything that they do. That's what I think of when I think of Everything Speaks. Okay, so what does that mean to us? What does it mean to our business and how we operate on an everyday basis? And I think it's important we break it out into kind of three categories: people, process, and then the property. Starting with the people. Number one, 6-foot rule. The 6-foot rule simply means if you are walking by somebody and you come within give or take 6 feet, you smile, you say hello, how you doing? Customers and fellow employees. Make sure that people are being helped and that they know where they're going. Open and hold doors for all customers, right? We're on the showroom and you see a customer is gonna walk in, we open the door, we welcome them, and we make sure that they don't have to open the door themselves. Pride in your personal appearance, how we dress, wearing a McGrath logoed shirt or clothing, looking professional, and the overall pride in your personal appearance. And then do what you say you're going to do. If you're going to tell a customer, I'll call you by 2 o'clock with an update on your vehicle, call them by 2 o'clock. In fact, call them a little bit early. Do what you say you're going to do. Moving on to the process, a sense of urgency, having a sense of urgency in everything we do. One is waiter oil changes less than 45 minutes. It isn't just about the time. It's not just, oh, we did an oil change in 45 minutes. You are speaking to the customer and telling them, I care about your time and I value it. Accuracy and speed with sourcing for our parts, for our technicians, right? Our parts department with a sense of urgency, Everything Speaks in everything that we do. ADR, which is average days in reconditioning, less than 5 days. It's great when we sell a used car because when we sell a used car, it touches our service department. We do labor on it. We hang parts on it. We detail it. We have a chance of doing small damage repair to it. When we have a strong used car department, we can be more aggressive on the new car side and bid trade stronger and earn customers business on the new vehicle side. The used car business keeps our dealerships rolling, and getting our reconditioning time to 5 days or less is a huge priority for all of us. That speaks to how important and how much our service and parts and detail departments value our sales departments and making sure that we put a good product in front of our customers in a timely manner. And then lastly, from a cycle time focus standpoint, or F&I turn time, getting that thing under 40 minutes and having a no longer wait time than 8 minutes on average. Because when that customer is boarded to the F&I department, we are getting on it, we're getting them in our office and we're rolling. We can still do a great job with our customer and be under 40 minutes total turn time. Guys, it starts to me as well with a first-class meet and greet with every customer with a firm handshake, eye contact, and a welcoming smile, and thank you for coming in. That first impression matters and sets the foundation, is a big part of our process. And then lastly, on the process side, return vehicles back to the customer better than when they came in. When a customer brings a vehicle into service, it's going to leave better than when it came in, with a car wash, with the seat not moved, or if we do have to move it, we put it back to where it was. Attention to detail and returning that vehicle better than when it came in to the customer. The third piece and third chunk we're going to talk about is the property. And everybody has a huge part in ownership on how our properties look. Lots spaced and lined with clean vehicles. The way we present our vehicles speaks. It speaks to how much we care about it, how diligent we are in making sure we're presenting a good product to the customer. Secondly, trash-free areas. So pick up trash if you see it. Let's not walk by it, let's pick it up. Well-maintained restrooms that smell good. Restrooms leave an impression on people. It doesn't have to be the most shiny, the most fabulous restaurant in the world, but if we take great care of it and we take pride in it, it speaks to the customer. Employees eating off stage. We don't eat in customer-facing areas. Make sure we're off stage when we eat food. It's just not professional, and it feels like if a customer walks up and needs help, it feels like they would be interrupting you. So we eat off stage. Organization and pride in our office. Taking pride in what that looks like, the cleanliness, the organization. Certainly personalize it. Absolutely. It's your workspace. And then lastly is that we're applying our McGrath logos on the back of our vehicles straight, looking good, and in the right place in a rear license plate bracket with the McGrath logo on it. We don't want crooked McGrath logos. We want in the right spot, looking straight. It is a representation of our company. And guys, when you look back at all these things that make up Everything Speaks, I think of discipline, because it does take some discipline and some accountability to do these things on an everyday basis. I think of discipline in 2 questions. When you are faced with a decision, when you know what the right thing to do is to accomplish the goals that you have for yourself and that we have for the stores, do you do that right thing? When you maybe don't feel like it, when you maybe don't feel like picking up the trash, or maybe you don't feel like calling that customer back because it's kind of hard because you know you might get an earful from them, do you still pick up the phone and make that call? That's the first question. The second question is when you are faced with a decision that you know you shouldn't do you do that? Or do you not do that thing that you know you shouldn't do? And if I were to summarize Everything Speaks and all that into one word, it'd be pride. Pride in everything we do, pride in the way we look, pride in the way we carry ourselves. But I think the way that we also treat and respect each other is a huge part of Everything Speaks. I just can't tell you how proud I am to be able to come to work with every one of you. We have amazing teams, we have amazing leaders, and I just am having an absolute blast coming to work every day. And we're gonna go after 2025 in a big way, and a huge part of it is gonna be the Everything Speaks theme and how we go after it and attack every single day with a great attitude. Thank you so much for everything, and let's have a great 2025.